Hey guys, welcome back. So the microphone is turned a bit down, like physically, and I'm gonna turn it even more. Because today I am just going to show you and make sounds with a few Christmas ornaments. Because I am going to decorate my tree today. But anyways, let's just get into a chill, simple video. So, I have some magenta, purple, and pink ornaments, and a couple other things for trigger sounds. And we are in the cardio setting. Maybe I will switch it to stereo as well. Rough, scratchy sounds are one of my favorite triggers. Actually, sounds like that might be good for drowning out my upstairs neighbor because she makes it very difficult for me to work or sleep or film or live my life, which is why I'm going to move, but trying to find ways to adapt until I find a new place. So maybe loud or rough textures is the way to go. Oh wait, cardio. And if you don't know, cardio is just a mono audio setting, but the, I think they call them profiles, what you can see around here. It's like shaped kind of like a heart, so they call it cardio. Fun fact. Might run 5 below. Get some lights for the tree. Well, actually, I have some string lights in here that I rarely turn on. Maybe I'll use those. Probably leave it up all through January. I mean, it can't hurt, right? Probably getting glitter on the floor, but does this make a good sound? Here is another magenta one, but this one is, not scratchy, just smooth and hollow. Sorry, sweaty hands. Also, I made this necklace. Just saying. I spent several hours yesterday screwing around with ChatGPT to kind of tell me like what's, hot and popular on YouTube, what thumbnails, titles, keywords work, and then also ideas. Don't worry, I'm not someone who just goes to ChatGPT and like copies and pastes things. It's just to like get me started and then, work from there. It said medical roleplays are always popular, which kind of obvious, but I wasn't planning on rambling so much, but I don't know, I kind of like just talking through my thoughts. But, despite what ChatGPT says is, the most popular or whatever, what's most important to me is what my viewers want, so definitely comment below, whether it be role plays, styles, triggers. Yeah, no, don't be afraid. I know sometimes people feel like they might come off as like rude, like telling you what to do. Don't worry about that. The only way that you'll come off as rude is if you are, then you'll know, I always appreciate feedback and advice. And if I disagree, I just, ignore it. Or keep it in mind, but, not necessarily take it too far to heart. But even then, I still because even if it's an idea that, like, I don't necessarily want to do that idea, I can, do something similar, So yeah, this is another magenta ornament. These are kind of dirty. Just some gentle. Very gentle taps. My instinct is to tap hard and fast, but then when I go and listen back to it, I just don't like it as much. I like the sounds when I do like little taps and scratchy taps. I mean, I like when anyone does that, so. Alright, so that's 3 different magenta textures. Now let's move on. I have some pink ones like this. Looks kind of orange to you, but it's more like a peach pink. I don't know why there's a purple bell, but there is. Yeah, these are really dirty. Yeah, this one, the hollow sounds are a bit different than the other, like this one, or, yeah. Alright, my phone ran out of storage, so I just went ahead and moved it and switched to stereo. While I was up, I also just grabbed this Christmas fidget toy that I made. I think I'm gonna like split it in half and put hooks on it so it's ornaments. Maybe do that with some of the others, since I can just put them back together. Yeah, I'll have to turn the volume up for you to even hear that, but okay, what was that? Oh yeah, and I had almost forgotten about my Hello Kitty Christmas mug. I guess the taps on this sound kind of like the heater pops, but more frequent and quieter. Oh yeah, I was also like brainstorming ideas that maybe could incorporate my neighbor's loudness into them, like you're at a bar, or, you know, in the bathroom, or at a club, or, you know, something like that, where, you know, background voices or even music might just be more immersive rather than annoying. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, never think that I just take straight from ChatGPT, because I do not. I have integrity. But it does bother me when people there are like these scary story channels on YouTube, and it's like AI written stories or read by an AI voice. They don't say that, but that's what it is. And, you know, they can be kind of nice for background noise. But I found that if you actually listen to the story, a lot of the time there will be inconsistencies where you can tell they didn't even bother to proofread. They just like put in their prompt and copied the output and made money off of it. Scoundrels. It's funny, there will be people in the comments who are like, wait, this doesn't make sense. I'm like, it's because it's AI. But yeah. Maybe in a few months. Oh goodness. Oh, this is just taking the paint straight off. Oh, these are like painted. Okay, well, there's several more, so it's okay that I ruined that one, but, yeah, okay, maybe not. Never mind. I'll just clean the lid of my cup instead. Also, note to self, Lysol wipes make a good sound when squeeze. Alright, the rest of these ornaments are like the same as the others. Oh, you know how I was saying I might go to Five Below? Maybe I will and just get like a couple ornaments like Kuromi or, you know, any of Hello Kitty's friends. Hello Kitty herself, of course. Yeah, this one has bell as well. I might take the bells off and use them for like a necklace like this, you know what I mean? This one is purple with a magenta bell. So here are these scratchy sounds in stereo. Sometimes I think things sound better in cardio. Or maybe, I mean, it's just really, I think it depends more on the technique than the item. Back on the AI topic, I have been recommended some channels that are ASMR but completely AI generated. I don't like that it's not the same. Definitely dropping some glitter here and there, but you know, that's okay. I don't really mind. Okay, so like I said, the rest of the ornaments are the same, but I still have a few things here that I just feel like making sounds with. We're already here, so this is a sequin stocking. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, they are sequins, but it's like sequins in a uniform pattern. So if you're not looking at the screen, that is the fluffy top of the stocking. It has a hook. I do not have a fireplace, but I will still hang it up. Okay, note to self, this stocking is good for mic brushing. I don't want to make the sequins fall off, so I'll leave that part alone. Then I have a couple things which are not Christmas themed. It's just 2 sweaters that I got recently. And, it's not like there's enough there for a proper haul, but I'll just show them to you. So these are both from Romway. Got them from Shein. Only the best. They are both cropped cardigans, and they were things that were in my wish list, but like 50% off for a sale, so I grabbed them. And so, this one is, and maybe I'll insert like a try-on. Yeah, I can just film a try-on right after this. This is a blue, like, sort of cadet blue knit sweater. It feels, the quality is actually quite good for the price. Romway is usually not too bad, it is like a fast fashion to the max. One day I would like to have the money to buy cute stuff that isn't fast fashion. But anyways, it's cadet blue with a like cream trim and 3 buttons. These buttons are like white and brown. See? And then it does have 2 pockets, which is really great. And they each have this embroidered like fox and flower scene. I don't want to be like too aggressive because I just got this, so I don't want to, yeah, scratchy. Too scratchy. Then, the sleeves end in like this, like, I typically don't love sleeves that end in elastic like this, but, it doesn't seem like they're like too like tight around, It's kind of cute how the trim is like a scalloped edge on both these sleeves and the bottom of the sweater, cardigan, whatever you want to call it. Well, I guess a cardigan's a type of sweater, or a jumper if you're from the UK or Australia. Maybe do Australians say jumper? So here's the second one, and I like the other one a lot, but this is my favorite. It is purple, a very nice like warm purple, not quite red enough to be like wine or burgundy. I'm trying to think what I would call this. Kind of shocked that maybe like a plum. Yeah, plum. This I thought, I'll probably wear these in like everyday life as well. But this one I think would be good for like a psychic roleplay. See? Or other roleplays as well, but I like psychic stuff or tarot readings. So yeah, again, this, it's the same material, so pretty decent quality for the price. And yeah, this one doesn't have like a pattern in the trim. It's so slightly more simple. This one does not have pockets. But yeah, it's very cute. and it has different buttons too. They're not quite black, they're like maybe coffee colored. I don't know if you can tell from where you are, but yeah, so yeah, I'll just try these on right after this. Because I just have like a gray tank top on anyways. And that is gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching. I went on longer than I expected. You know, I'm looking forward to finding a place to move to. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.